Hello diary. Today we had a meetup of reading club RAIN, Readers in Natural Growth, and we had two new members. It's their third time joining our table, and I think we had a great time. Me and Kate and these two members, and Helen and Bara. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of us. We enjoyed reading 2 chapters of Diary of Wimpy Kid, and it is book 3, Last Straw. And even though we're having many difficult expressions and difficult issues to retell the whole story again in our own words, but I think it was a great challenge. First we read the passages together, and after we finished in 2 chapters, then we summarized all these 2 chapters on our blank page on the white paper. Then I wrote some memos, and I started talking about Greg and Rowley's time capsule episode. This episode, the first one is Sunday. And Sunday, Greg couldn't find his bathrobe. Actually, that was belonging to his mom, but he started using this bathrobe for morning routine. Whenever he woke up in the morning, then he wore this bathrobe and went out to the hall, and he was standing on the ventilation. Then he felt this double experience, like warmth from the vent and fluffiness of robe. Then he was very satisfied. But Sunday, he couldn't find his bathrobe, so he got how do I say this? He got grumpy, or he got a little bit mad about it. Then he was pretty much suspicious about his father, because last night his father was running outside and went to the place where Goodwill bins standing. So he thinks his father threw this robe out to the bin. So it's all because he's jealous, or he didn't like Greg is enjoying this bathrobe things. But I think he's totally misunderstanding about his father, I think. Anyway, the reason why he is suspicious about his father is one day, actually yesterday, his father just threw out all of Manny's binkies, pacifiers. So that's why Manny got freaked out, and to calm him down, mother had dig out his old blanket that was a present for his first birthday. Then it was started off with blue blanket intact, and that was knitted by his mom. but ended up a couple of strings left and some raisins and boogies all together, so it was very dirty and gross. But many loves it because it's kind of first love in when he saw it. So he remembers it and he loved it, and he remembered it and he loved it, and he kind of dragged this blanket around the room and down the first floor, then all the way to family room. So Greg didn't like it, and I think it was Monday, but I'm not pretty sure about it. But anyway, the other day, Greg I got confused about storylines. It's time capsule is before the many. Gotta check this. Yeah, that's right. It was Monday. The bathrobe thing was Monday, but Sunday he came up with a great idea about his digging up the whole job. He at the very beginning he tried to dig the hole because every day you double up the depth of the hole, then you try to jump in and out of this hole, then eventually more than over 5 or 6 days, eventually you ended up jumping up. You are capable of jumping up a second-story building. So that was his main idea, but the ground was frozen solid, so he kind of gave up, and he and then Greg came up with a great idea about time capsule things, because he watched this scientist put some of the great items in a time capsule and bury them underground, and they hope a few hundred years later someone would dig it up and find what was like the people living, what was like the way of living, what was like the way of people a few hundred years ago. So he thought it was cool. Then he found one of the shoebox, and he convinced Rowley to put some of his brand new video games, which was Christmas present for Rowley, but at the very first time, Rowley showed cold feet, but by putting $3 into the box, he showed his dedication. So Rowley convinced, and he agreed with putting his brand new video games into the box. Then they put things things and stuff inside of the box, then they taped them with masking tape, then they buried it on the ground. But actually it was not enough to cover all the box, because the dig hole was not enough, so kind of bulged over the ground level. So, but Greg hoped it'll last over a couple hundred years. Then someone will find his $3 money. Then the finder will be very richy, because this $3 will be very pricey in that time. Then he hoped these people would he hoped these people who find this time capsule will be after the time machine was invented. So he wrote down his address in a memo, and he left this memo inside of the box. So he hoped he would get a reward from these people in the future. That was it. Yeah, it is really tough. It is really tough, I think. It's been only a month, so less than a month, so it's challenging, and I'm doing this with my fellow members of reading club, and yeah, right, these guys are kind of having great challenge, and they showed a lot of nervousness, and whenever they try to, writing down the whole story on your notebook is okay. So nobody watches you, nobody is gonna read your writings. It doesn't matter. But when I let these guys retell the whole story again in your own words, without looking at the note, they got embarrassed, and they got they think they are having great challenges. So I saw their face, and they're showing great nervousness. It's an embarrassing moment, and they feel awkward whenever they try to retell the whole story again. But over time, I think less than 6 months of time, maybe 3 months of time, they'll be much better than me, what I'm doing right now. And I hope I'll be much better than now. So this video will be a great proof, one of the proof or evidence that I have achieved improvement over my overall language skills. Bye, diary.